Right, good morning everybody and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan. Today we have a story from a subscriber who speaks Thai fluently, and he's got an interesting take on things on what happens when Thai women do not understand that you speak their language and what they actually say about you behind your backs. You would be amazed. Now, I have experienced this over the years. I'm not fluent in Thai, but if anybody has a conversation, I know what they're talking about. I will not know 100% every single word, but I get the gist of what they're discussing. So there's been many times where I've been at weddings, I've been at funerals, there's been other foreigners there, or there's been foreigners getting married to Thai women. I've been in like bar scenes or restaurants or coffee shops, and I've heard what Thai women say about their boyfriends and about their husbands, and most of the time it's not very nice, and the husband and boyfriend can be sat with them and he doesn't understand anything that's being said. And I won't mention anything because I don't want to get involved in the drama, but this is something that I do hear a lot of, and yeah, sometimes it's not very nice, especially over here in Isan. The things that these women talk about, it's unreal. I've known women to be married for several years and they come across like they're in a happy, healthy, normal relationship. And then I'll hear the Thai wife gossiping behind the guy's back and even talking about other men that she's been with. Well, she's been married to a husband. It all goes on here and nothing surprises or shocks me. But anyway, let's jump in to today's Thailand story. Hello Dan, I am an Australian who used to live and work in Thailand. I can speak Thai, but I've learned not to let everyone know straight away. Many times I've heard locals openly talking in front of me, assuming I couldn't understand them. More often than not, the conversations weren't very nice. It comes in handy during business dealings because many Thais will openly say what they think about a foreigner, believing the foreigner can't understand a word they are saying. And on several occasions, it has actually saved me. Now, one recent example was when I wanted to buy a car. The owner's wife was laughing with her friend, saying the stupid foreigner would pay top dollar for a lemon because the car kept going into limp mode and nobody could work out why. As soon as I heard that, I said that I wasn't interested. The woman immediately started verbally abusing me, insisting I was missing out on a fantastic deal and that I must be stupid. That's when I replied in Thai and told her she was the stupid one for speaking so openly and letting me know the car was a lemon. Then her husband immediately started yelling at her. Her friend quietly walked away, sensing the humour had suddenly disappeared from the situation. The wife then turned her anger onto me, shouting because I had understood everything she'd said and had exposed her for the fool she was. Some people just simply aren't very nice, and sometimes karma arrives in the form of a Falang who speaks Thai. Now Dan, I met a local Thai woman through work, and from time to time we worked together on various projects. All of our previous jobs had been in Bangkok, where we always spoke English. I never used Thai because there was simply no need. I actually understand Thai better than I speak it, or at least I think I do. So I've always been a little self-conscious and tend to stick with English whenever possible. After about 12 months, we were assigned to a project less than 10 kilometers from her family's village. almost a 3-hour drive from Bangkok. She insisted I come and meet her family over the weekend. When we arrived, I was completely taken by surprise. The entire village seemed to have turned my visit into a welcome party. There were dozens of people there, with huge amounts of food prepared by the local women. I'd visited Thai friends' homes before, but this felt much more like a celebration than a simple family visit. As everyone chatted around me, I overheard several women commenting on my appearance, describing me as a typical Falang slob. Now, I was already feeling uncomfortable, but what surprised me most was hearing the woman I'd arrived with joining in and making unkind remarks about me as well. Then, her immediate family began asking her how much money I had and when they could expect financial support from me. Now that was the moment I realised that she had been telling everyone I was her Western boyfriend. The atmosphere changed instantly when I calmly told everyone in Thai that I had understood every word that they had been saying, and the shock on their faces was priceless. I singled out several people who had made nasty comments and told them exactly what I thought of their behaviour. Then I addressed her family directly and made it absolutely clear that I had no romantic interest whatsoever in their daughter. She had simply invited me to visit her village because we happened to be working nearby. That was it. No boyfriend, no relationship, no future husband, and definitely no lovely money. She clearly had some reason for inventing the story, but she never apologised or even discussed her plan with me beforehand. Perhaps she was under pressure from her family to find a boyfriend. Whatever the reason, she should have asked me first. I wouldn't have agreed anyway, because I had no intention of becoming part of some fantasy relationship that could later create problems for me. I also pointed out that she obviously didn't know me very well if she didn't even know I spoke Thai. She then tried to recover by telling everyone that I really was her boyfriend and that I was simply behaving like a typical Falang by lying to everyone. I suppose she thought she could get away with it because she believed I wouldn't understand anything being said. Unfortunately for her, that plan completely backfired. Her family and she were left deeply embarrassed in front of the entire village. But what was the alternative? There was no way I was going to play along with such a ridiculous charade. The behaviour of some people can be disgusting. Instead of accepting responsibility for what she had done, she tried to make me the villain because her story was falling apart. She continued telling everyone that I was lying about our relationship. I simply stayed calm and repeated the truth. Ironically, my calmness only reinforced my version of events. Meanwhile, several villagers became annoyed and started leaving the gathering as arguments broke out between her parents, relatives and friends. People demanded to know why she had lied and why her parents had spent the previous week telling everyone that their daughter was bringing home her wealthy Western boyfriend for everyone to meet. I'm guessing they'd been proudly telling friends and neighbours all week that their daughter had found a rich Falang and that everyone simply had to come along to meet him. We'd been at her family's home for less than an hour before everything completely unravelled. At that point, I just wanted to leave, so I asked if she would like a lift back to our work accommodation, secretly hoping she'd decline because of how embarrassed she must have been. Thankfully, she did. Now, eventually, my boss became aware of what had happened and reassigned me to work with a male colleague instead, and I never saw her again. I don't know whether she returned to work, resigned, or was dismissed. Quite honestly, I have no interest in finding out. My boss asked me what had happened, and I explained the situation in enough detail for him to understand without dragging out the entire story. Thankfully, she'd only told her family and villagers that I was her boyfriend. Nobody at work had any idea she'd invented this relationship. Perhaps the embarrassment stopped her from coming back. I honestly don't know, and I don't particularly care. My only concern was keeping my job. My boss later advised me to be careful about becoming too friendly with Thai women at work. He said that occasionally some people misinterpret friendliness because there's a belief among some Thai women that Western men come to Thailand primarily to find Thai girlfriends. Whether that's true or not, I decided to keep my friendships with female colleagues more professional. I certainly had no desire to experience anything like that again. I have some wonderful friendships with Thai people, and many have become lifelong friends. But over the years, I've also had to weed out those who see the Western men as nothing more than walking ATMs. Cheers, Roger.
My phone is broken, my buffalo's sick, my uncle's in the hospital, I'm deep in debt, ain't met one yet.
Right, ladies and gents, let us know what you think about this story down below in the comments, and if you had any similar experiences. Have you been over to any Thai village, you know a little bit of Thai and you know what they're saying behind your back? Or have you ever felt that they've been talking bad about you even though you don't understand the language? You can kind of pick it up from body language and the way they look at you and the way that they giggle. I mean, I've heard it all, as I said at the beginning before we started this story off. But it'd be interesting to get your honest perspectives on what's happened with you guys when you've been around lots of Thai women, or your Thai girlfriend or your Thai wife's friends. Have you managed to pick up on what they've been saying? And do they normally speak good about you or bad about you? It would be interesting to hear down in the comments below. And if you've got your own Thailand story that you want to share on the channel, then get your email sent in to thaitalkwithdan@gmail.com and I'll share it with everyone. Just be honest, guys. Tell the truth. Keep your ego out of it. And hopefully your story can help others. It can warn others, or it can guide others. At the end of the day, there's a lot of guys that come over here to Thailand and they want to have a happy, peaceful, normal life here. And a lot of retired guys here, you know, they come here, they might want to find a good Thai woman, settle down and live happily ever after, but they need to know the facts, because unfortunately on the old internet, I think we're all becoming aware now, a lot of people talk a lot of BS to try to make things sound good, and they sell the fantasy rather than the reality. And on my channel, I know sometimes it might come across as negative, but at least I'm honest, and I'm always happy to share the good and the bad. And not everybody is the same. You have to remember that. There are good Thai women about, but you do need to be careful over here in this country when you're getting involved with Thai women that are interested in finding a foreign man, because unfortunately, you know, we have to look at the facts. Most of the Thai women that are looking for foreign men are normally, you know, poor, they're struggling, they're in a lot of debt. You know, there's something that's going on where they do need a Western European man to help alleviate that financial stress or give them a bigger and better life. but let us know your thoughts down below. Take care and ciao. For now, bye bye.